Hello and welcome to CBA, coming to you from Hargeisa, Somaliland. My name is Abdillahi Hassan and you are watching the news in brief. A member of Somaliland's House of Representatives took the announcement of registering new political parties to a comical level. The veteran MP Ahmed Mohamed Diriya Na'na today announced he will form a new political party. However, he does not know what to name it yet and asked the public to pitch names for the party. The MP said he wants the new party to champion a united Somaliland. President Musa Bihi announced opening the registration for the new political parties last week, 2 years ahead of its schedule. He said this was a way around the protracted dispute over the Electoral Commission, which precipitated a political crisis in the country. However, the opposition parties UCID and Wadani called it an attempt to cement the president's grip on power by destroying the political parties, the last check on the president's powers, according to them. Somalia's Prime Minister Hassan Ali has vowed that his government will carry out reforms in the country's justice system. Addressing hundreds of officers at ceremony held to mark the formation of the custodial corps, the Prime Minister expressed the need for a competent judicial system, saying the government is committed to improve the system. This country needs to have a strong judiciary system which takes part in establishing a balanced government system. Good judicial system plays a very important role in enhancing the economy of the country, he said. During the speech, the Prime Minister lauded the custodial corps for their commitment to take part in the correctional justice system. The African Union Mission in Somalia, AMISOM, has completed a week-long training workshop to enhance the skills of the Somali police in crime prevention through community policing. The training, conducted at General Kahia Police Academy in Mogadishu, was attended by 25 Somali police officers. The Deputy Director of Planning and Training in the Somali Police Force, General Mohammed Mahmoud Mohammed, asked the trainees to apply the knowledge acquired to protect the people's lives and property. Topics covered during the week-long training included community policing strategies, conflict resolution, legal frameworks of policing in Somalia, professional standards, and code of ethics. Sagal Abdi Nur Ahmed, a police officer, said the training had equipped them with the valuable knowledge on the importance of community policing. In coordination with the federal government of Somalia, U.S. Africa Command conducted an airstrike targeting an Al-Shabaab compound in the vicinity of Sako, Somalia on February 22nd. The statement from AFRICOM claims that 2 militants were killed, another one was wounded, and an Al-Shabaab compound was destroyed as a result of the precision airstrike. U.S. Army Brigadier General Miguel Castellanos, U.S. Africa Command Deputy Director of Operations, said Al-Shabaab kills regularly and indiscriminately, displaces families, and alleged that the group wanted to export their vision of destruction more widely. The AFRICOM commander also added that it is international responsibility and persistent pressure to stop the group. The statement concluded that Somalia remains key to the security environment of East Africa and its long-term stability is important to advancing U.S. interests in the region. The United States will continue to support the federal government of Somalia in its effort to bring improved governance, development, and stability to the Somali people, the statement added. Foreign Affairs Minister Isa Awad ordered Ambassador Mohammed Isaaq Ibrahim and his first advisor Usman Ahmed Mohammed to return to the country in 4 days. In a letter seen by CBATV, Awad instructed the two officials to return home over the unfortunate incident at the embassy. He did not, however, mention the nature of the incident. However, reports in Sudanese local media allude to a scuffle between the two officials. CBATV could not independently verify the allegation is. According to the ministry's order, the two were given 4 days between February 21st and 25 to make way home. The second advisor, Ahmed Ismail Hussein, will be in charge, the letter reads in part. Over 50,000 residents in 11 cities in Italy now face what Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte said on Saturday could be weeks of lockdown. Locals wearing face masks were already lined up outside a supermarket in the town of Casalpusterlengo, a 10-minute drive from Cotongo, on Sunday morning. Shoppers were made to wait, then allowed to enter in groups of 14 inside the stock to stock up on provisions. Although one woman in the crowd downplayed the virus, telling other shoppers it was not fatal if properly treated, others were less sanguine. Blockades were not yet erected and cars could be seen driving in and around the area of Cotongo and Casalpusterlengo, although police cars patrolled the area. It was not clear how authorities would impose the travel restrictions and whether residents will still be allowed to travel from town to town within the affected zones without surpassing an outer limit. For now, the quarantine appears to be largely dependent on individuals to respect the system, but the government said those found in violation could face fines and even 3 months in jail. The government has also said the army was prepared to step in if needed to enforce the perimeter. On Sunday, the head of the Civil Protection Department, Angelo Borelli, said during a press conference that thousands of beds were ready in military barracks or hotels to house quarantined or sick individuals if needed. The number of those infected with the virus had grown to 132, including the 2 people who died, Borelli said. Thank you for watching us. That was our news in brief. Stay tuned for our full and more detailed news coverage coming to you later tonight.